What is that? Hello. Good evening, Vietnam. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to give people a chance to come in. I know this is going to be live and my family can watch it because I'm going to have it taped. I just got back from getting me a massage. It was wonderful. Oh my God, I got a hour full body massage. Oh my God, that's one of the best things about being in Southeast Asia is the massage. And so far, I've liked the massages in Laos and Vietnam the best. So, yeah, loving it. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas to my family in Detroit, Michigan. I am excited to be coming here from Vietnam. This is my first Christmas away from home from my family. And it's been challenging. I'm not going to even act like it ain't, like it's nothing. It's hard being away from home. But I chose this journey. I chose to come see my family here in Southeast Asia and meet my family over here on this side of the world. So it's been a blessing in that matter, but it's been hard because I miss my American family. And been very challenging. But I'm getting through it. I am. I mean, I'm 3 months in and going strong, It's been challenging because during this journey, I've lost lost a very close friend of mine that was a church member, and that was kind of challenging, losing somebody that, hey, how you doing? Ramsey, is it Ramsey Van? Rams, I'll just say Rams. How are you? Thanks for joining the live. I've been doing really well with my channel. My numbers are up, and it was suggested that I go live at least 2 hours a day, which is very challenging for me. But if you guys keep watching, I'm going to keep trying to go, Hopefully the weather will be better here in Vietnam, and I can go live outside so you can see, Merry Christmas. Yes, yes. Hey, Kevin, where you from? You said Fort Worth, Texas? Wow. Oh, thank you. Made to last. Thank you. Thank you. I used to get ridiculed and talk my freckles. They used to talk about my freckles all the time and tell me connect the dots and everything. And now they seem to be the style. So I'm glad that things have turned around for me. Hey, Nate Mayfield. Oh, no, not the most beautiful. Aw. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am in Vietnam. Hey, Amanda. Thanks for joining. So I'm just trying to get my, watch hours up. And I was suggested that I go live for 2 hours a day, which is kind of hard for me. But thank you, Caesar. Thank you. Everybody let me know where you're from. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that, as I ain't no spring chicken. Hazard, how are you? Merry Christmas to everybody. Solo Man Shara. Aw, thank you. Adorable sounds so youthful. That makes me feel really good. Yes, Canada. That's what's up. Caesar, you from Texas. That's what's up. Yes. Yes, I am missing my family back home, missing my wonderful husband, missing my kids. Um, just missing my friends, my family. That's been the most challenging thing for me while traveling abroad, is just missing your family, you know? And especially during this time of the year. But I do have family in Thailand. My grandmother's from there, so that's why I'm traveling. Oh yes, Kevin, you got that right. And you know what? I was sick when I was in Thailand for 3 weeks, and I really didn't get to enjoy the food, and everything is like so sweet. But I am loving the food in Vietnam. That is for sure. It is much different than Thailand. Hi, Lily. How are you? Where you from? I am in Vietnam, Elvis. Where are you from? Yeah, so yes, I'm in Vietnam, and I've been traveling abroad for about 3 months, and plan on doing a year. It's very hard, you know. I'm got a few YouTube channels. Most of them are faceless. This is my first one where I show my face, and I'm trying to grow it. So I'm trying to do at least 2 hours a day going live. Okay. Oh, Africa. Okay. Well, greetings. I am 61% Nigerian, so Ancestry.com says. And yeah, and that's actually why I'm here on this side of the world, because my great-grandmother's from Thailand. Solomon, I love that name. Liberia. Wow, that's amazing. I had my hair braided like on the side, and this girl that did it, she was from Liberia. She was amazing. Early onset dementia. Nobody will even see this, so I'm oh my God. Stop. Yeah, okay, so that's your neighbor? American? You're American, Lily? Where you from? Florian? Germany. Wow, that's amazing. There's a lot of German people on this side of the world that come to Southeast Asia. I've noticed a lot of people, expats that I meet, they are from Germany. So that's pretty awesome. I didn't know that. So it's just interesting to be from America and visiting and traveling on this side of the world. You learn so much. You learn, you know, what to do, what not to do, you know, to, like I say in my videos, watch your bag and watch your back. You got to do that. Even though the people are way more honest, they say, to be here than America, you still, you know, you got to watch your passport and make sure that's your livelihood. So I speak on that pretty often. I kind of give travel tips. This is the first channel, like I said, where I'm really showing my face. Oh, I have another channel that I show my face too. But most of my YouTube channels are faceless. Oh, you never left the US? Yes, Italy is beautiful. It is very beautiful. Daniel. Yes. Thailand, Vietnam is where I want to go. Oh, you should. You should. I came to Thailand because of ancestry. So my great-grandmother's from Thailand. And so I got to meet some distant relatives through Ancestry.com. And that is how I discovered my ancestry. My dad used to tell me, and he came to Thailand when he was 12 and always wanted to bring me, and he passed away in 2009, so I figured I would honor him by coming to Thailand since we got some modern technology. So, you know, it's really been cool. I love it on this side of the world, but I must admit I miss my family dearly and deeply, especially around the holiday time. They do celebrate Christmas here, but it's not as much spiritual as it is just like a holiday. Merry Christmas to you too, Daniel. Yes, Merry Christmas. And hope you all are getting ready for a new year. If you like me, you got New Year's resolutions, because I believe in resolutions. Actually, my resolution that last year was to do content creation full time and travel to Southeast Asia. So I'm here. So I really very much believe in that's what boring is. What does that mean? Kashim. I very much believe in New Year's resolutions. You know what? I've gotten that many times, Skeet. I've gotten that I look like Lisa Ray. A lot of people tell me that. So, and that's a good thing because she's a beautiful lady. So I appreciate that. Frozen stool. Where you from? Merry Christmas, Gloria. Oh, that was my aunt's name, Gloria. Well, you don't have to be on it. How about this? How about we get rid of you? Hello, how are you, Jay? Oh, Frozen, you're from Washington. Well, welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming to my live and supporting me. This is, as I said, I have many YouTube channels, but this is the first face channel where I show my face. All of the other ones are faceless and they do very well. So I'm trying to prove a theory that I can show my face and still make it. So, you know, hopefully you guys can help me with that. It's very challenging on YouTube, especially to get monetized. And I noticed that this channel takes a longer time than my other channels, where I have lots of followers and monetized on. It takes a lot more time, but that's okay. Merry Christmas, Jody. Salt Lake City. Oh, thank you. I will definitely stay humble. Domingos. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm in Vietnam now and planning next to go to Bali and then Japan and South Korea. I got a whole list of things. Hey, Robbie Brown. Here comes Santa Claus. Where you from? Everybody let me know where they're from. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. So, yeah, from Detroit, born and raised. What up, though? From the D. I miss my family there. And I know that they're gonna wake up this morning on Christmas Day. It's already Christmas here in Vietnam. But, oh, Houston. Shout out to Houston. Africa, that's beautiful. Angola, I don't even know where that is. That's bad. But any part of Africa. I've only been to Egypt. So, you know, that's because I went to Israel. And no, I don't live in Vietnam. Hey, Lord, where you from? No, I'm just traveling throughout Southeast Asia. And my grandmother is from Thailand. Nairobi. I love it. I hear so many beautiful things about Nairobi. That's a place I would like to visit. I know that my ancestry will bring me to Africa because I am 61% Nigerian. I thought I'd be more than that, but that's a lot. You're from Woodward in Detroit, Gloria? Wow. Yes, I do plan on coming to visit Africa. I do. Okay. K got your name's kind of long. I'm just gonna call you K got. Elaine. Hi. Everybody tells me that I look like Lisa Ray. I've heard that many, many times. So that's a blessing because she's a beautiful lady. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Oh, north of Detroit. Okay. So you said off Woodward? Because I'm wondering, like, where is that? Woodward Avenue or? Can I say what? Nice try? I don't know what you mean. Oh, Pontiac. Okay. Right. Oh, Yak. Okay, now I get it. You know, I've been out of the States for a minute, but now I get it. You've been only been out the country twice? Yeah. That's okay. You just plan it. Thank you. Thank you. Is it Memba? Kenya is the greatest country in Africa. We've produced people like, yes, yes. Lapita, she's beautiful, and Obama. I love all those people. James, what is my most attractive feature about you? I really don't know. I mean, the things that I used to be ridiculed about are now pretty popular. I'd say people used to talk about my freckles, and now they're kind of popular. I don't know. My hair, I used to get talked about because my hair was kinky and thick, and now it seems to be the thing. I don't know. What do you think is my most attractive feature? I'm not sure. Hey, Drake. Merry Christmas. Lord, I've been to, is that Dakar? I don't even know where that is. Domingos, what do you disagree with? Merry Christmas, beautiful. I think you should. Yes, I agree. I did celebrate me. I just had a full body massage. It was an hour and it was wonderful. It was an aromatherapy massage. And this wonderful lady did the massage. It was really, really good. So I did. That was my Christmas gift to myself. Oh, Africa is the best country. Yeah, I think the continent of Africa is beautiful and very rich in resources and beautiful people. So, oh, thank you, James. James, where are you from? Oh, Dakar, Senegal. Okay. You know what? I met someone during my travels from Senegal too. Clayton. Yes, I have 3 children. They're all grown. Yes, yes. And I'm about to be a grandma in 9 months. So I just found that out. Dr. Jesus from Nigeria. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. James, you from California? Wow, that's pretty cool. Meet a lot of people traveling from California. Thank you. Yes, I got 3 kids, and they are wonderful children. And thank God they're all grown, so now I can, travel and do things I want to do. Yeah, they used to tease me for having freckles badly, you know. You're from Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore. Noctis the cat. Good morning and Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, they used to tease me about everything that became popular. They used to tease me about my freckles. They used to tease me about my hair. They used to tease me because I was curvy. And that wasn't really in. I would like cover my body, and now it seems to be like the thing. So, Daniel, child, I know everybody tells me, hey, look, and my daughter is 29, and everybody, when we go plays together, they like, is that your sister? And she gets so mad. I told her to stop, don't drink, but she pregnant now, so she ain't drinking or doing nothing. Maybe she'll reverse the aging process. Yeah, I know. People can be cruel, but I got through it. Like I said, God don't make your enemies your footstool, and he did because all of those things became popular. Thank you. I credit that to being a good person, Clayton, and just trying to be more like God, I guess, and I don't drink or smoke, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. I try to take care of myself as much as I can because the colonized divided us, and I believe, yeah, yes, I believe that. Tell you something about me that you guys would never guess. Well, you said I look 30, so I'm 52, so that's one thing. Another is that I am an artist. I love to draw, and I know how to do permanent makeup, so I'm a permanent makeup artist. Yes, I'm married. Yep, I've been married for almost 30 years. Yep, yep. Big Tank, I'm 52. My daughter 29, and she is pregnant, so I'm about to be a grandma. I told her G-Ma. I want the baby to call me G-Mama. I am 52 years old, born in 1973. Thank you, poor Mike. I appreciate that. Yep. Oh, 55. Yeah, I'm learning. It's like God is really blessing me even more the older I get, because I get to, because I still feel youthful. I get to enjoy my children more, and they're going to be traveling with me. I don't know about my daughter now, though, since she's expecting, but my other two kids will be joining me in Japan and South Korea, so I'm excited about that. Thank you, thank you. I accredit that to taking care of myself. My body is my vessel, so I try to take care of myself, and I treat people right, and I try to be more like God, and love people and meet people where they are. So I credit that to that. That's what I would say. And good skincare. The best skincare you can find is out here in Asia. So yes. Oh, thank you, Big Tank. Same to you. Yes. I've never been a noodle person, and I'll tell you why, Lord, because I had a kidney stone, and they said that that's the worst thing that you can eat is noodles. It contributes to that. So I do not eat noodles. So I haven't really had any noodles. Yes, the best skincare is melanin, that's for sure. So the melanin mixed with good skin products helps. So yeah, I do get a lot of vitamin D. I do a lot of walking too. I walk about 5 miles a day. And this is perfect weather for walking. So yeah, I think that that helps a lot too. But definitely the melanin is best skincare. But still, even with the melanin, you got to do other stuff. You got to make sure you take care of your body and stay hydrated, and and collagen and all of that. Black don't crack. And you know what the saying is over here? So I'm gonna put y'all on to something. Black don't crack and Asian don't raisin. That's what they say. But it can raisin. It's like they get to a certain point, then it just go downhill from there. Yes. Oh, let me tell you. So Lord, I had some fish. It was this place I went to. Oh my God, what was the name of it? I have to figure out the name of it, but I ate a fried fish. It was the whole fish with the eyes and everything. I never thought I would eat. Man, when I tell you, I'm going back there. That was the best fish I ever had in my entire life. It was so good, and I think it was a higher end restaurant, and I believe that my whole meal was like under $10, I want to say. It was delicious. It had fish, vegetables, and rice. Oh my God, I can't wait to go back there. The food in Vietnam has been amazing. From all of the countries that I've been to over here, this has been the best by far. Hey, Kim. Kim Adu. Yeah, don't crack. What is something they ate over there? No. So, like I said, that whole fish fried with the eye and everything, they just put the whole fish in there. That's something that I and never really seen in the States, but they may have that. The Wagyu steak, amazing. I had the best ribeye of my life. It was actually at an Italian restaurant here, but it was still delicious. Probably those sandwiches, what do they call them? Banani, or I forget to pronounce it. But it's like the native sandwich here in Vietnam. Those are actually really good too. And they don't sell those really that I know of, or not much in America. Maybe if you go to a Vietnamese restaurant. But the one thing that I don't like over here is like a lot of stuff is sweet, you know? So you have to tell them like in a coffee, or like if you get like a smoothie, you gotta tell them no sugar. You know, you just want it like it comes. Let's see. They have different cuisine. Do they really eat cat? No, they don't. And you know what? That's like the biggest myth. I'm glad you asked me that, Remain, because they don't eat cats and dogs. And in fact, they treat their cats and dogs better than they do in America, and the cats and dogs aren't aggressive. You could walk down, I ain't seen not one leash over here, and the dogs don't bark at you or nothing. Lord, Lord, do they really eat squid? Yeah, they do eat squid and octopus. Yep, they do all that. And then let me check this out. So they have like fish tanks or like aquariums, and you get to pick your catch and tell them which fish you want to eat, and they'll cook it right then. Like bad fry. Danielle, yes, you both, cash and credit card, you should carry. And I did a video on this, so check out my video about the tips. The reason I say both is because, you know, cash is queen, but when you are doing like ride share services and stuff, like the service over here is not called, it's like Uber, but it's called Grab. You want to put your card on there because people, they know you're a foreigner, they're going to try to, you know, add toll, and if you're paying cash, they'll be like, no, you gotta pay this, but you don't. So if you put your card on there, it's just whatever it says on the app. So I would say that. And when you go to a lot of, you know, malls and stuff, keep your cash for like the street vendors and buying souvenirs and things like that. Okay. Saul, nice name. Hey, Saul from London. Greetings to you. Okay. How to spell Mark. Sending love in this live stream. Oh, thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you. It is? I really didn't think I had an accent, but I guess everybody does when especially when you're from somewhere else. I realize that. And you know what? I realize it because I have friends from all over the world, and they tell me that I have a accent. So I guess, like, you know, my friend, shout out to Camilla from Brazil, and Anusha from Malaysia, and Alejandra from Bolivia. I got friends all over the world, so I love that. Tremaine, Anderson, Indiana. Okay, my cousin lives in Terre Haute. I don't know how far that is from you, Tremaine, but Merry Christmas to you. No, I am happily married for almost 30 years and about to be a grandma. I just found out my daughter is expecting. So, no, unfortunately, I don't, Jason, but I do have friends here that date. And it's challenging for American women, especially, but you know, they seem to be doing okay. I don't know about North Korea, Lord. Maybe South Korea? Well, it's a lot of stuff going on in North Korea. I don't know. You might want to do your research about that first. Ant-Man, what is your what for? Renard, hi. Oh, Jesus is God. You want to accept Jesus as your Savior. Oh, no, don't be Trump coming in here trying to run stuff now. If they want to accept Jesus as their Savior, then they can do that on their own now. I'm the only one running this live now, okay? But you know what I mean? That's fine. But they don't have to say anything or do any work or give any gifts. I'm just accepting people as they are. Oh, thank you. And man, I appreciate that. That's a lot. I accept that because my daughter is older than 25. Madball. Marilyn. Yes, Merry Christmas. Christopher, Collier, Merry Christmas. Chocolate chip. Oh, that's cute. Yes. Sebastian, no, I'm not no savior. I'm just saying I don't want people to feel like, you know, because you have people from around the world and they have different beliefs. I'm a very, very spiritual person. Not very religious, but very spiritual. And I believe that people have the right to feel how they want to feel and, you know, express how they want to, you know, their beliefs the way they do. Danielle. Chris, you're welcome. You know what, Lord, I wish I did. My friends do. I have a couple of friends that have diligently tried and learned the art of eating with chopsticks, but I have not. I just don't pick it up. Sebastian, you agree? Bad Santa retracted the message. Okay, that's a good thing. Oh, you know how to eat with chopsticks? Okay. Frank. Face. That's what everybody said. Lisa Ray. Everybody say I look like her. John Perm. Thank you so much. She's a beautiful lady, Lisa Ray. So I accept that as a compliment. Yes. Yes. You know, my grandmother's Asian, so Afro Thai. So, and I don't particularly, I wouldn't say that I'm a big fan of Asian food, but I do love spicy food. Christopher. Yep, Lisa Ray. Yep. Agree. No, I don't. I eat sushi, but I'm kind of lame when it comes to it. Like, I don't eat the real sushi, like the raw fish and stuff. Bad Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I made some typos. I had to redo it. Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas to everybody. Roman, Merry Christmas to you, love. Oh, Australia. I got a dear friend from Australia too. A couple of them. From the colony. Yeah, I agree, Bad Santa. Yeah, I don't know if they eat it like still alive, but they be selling. I mean, some of my videos you'll see. I mean, they sell some wild stuff, and I don't really particularly eat street food. I know y'all gonna probably say I'm lame, but I'm just very, very careful. I gotta come home and perfect health, and I just don't want to get food poisoning or anything. So I really don't eat street food. I'm a restaurant girl, Danielle. No, they all have. It's more westernized, Danielle. You don't have to bring forks and stuff. They have silverware. Christopher. Yeah, I'm lame. I do tuna, but sometimes it still don't be done. Montgomery, how you doing? Where you from? Sebastian. Yes, they do eat live squid. I've seen some stuff. Lord, you said finger. Finger what? Yes, I have a question. Given the current escalation of different world wars that the United States is part of, if one day it let a apocalypse, I don't worry about apocalypse. I don't. So that's a question I can't answer. If that were to happen, I don't think anybody has a plan, to be honest. If you got one, let me know what yours is. You'll mess around and try it. Well, go ahead there, Sebastian. You try for me, because I ain't taking no chance. What's up, D Nice from the D? That's where I'm from. Detroit. What up, though? Good to see you. Vanguard. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. Oh, I love all the love and the compliments, because I ain't got on a stitch of makeup or nothing. And y'all talking about how beautiful I am. I look like Lisa Ray. I just don't know how to take all these compliments. Do they look at you funny being a sister? Actually, it's funny you say that, Lord, because they don't know what I am, because I don't know how to say this, but they think like black people are black, like African. So it's not a lot of like lighter skinned black people here. So they like, they thought that I'm Jamaican. They've thought that I'm Latin. They've also, because my ancestry is Thai and I got kind of chingy eyes, they've, Afro Thai. So they sometimes think I'm everything but black, They don't understand that you could be, they don't really understand colorism. Like if you say you black, they think like black complexion. So it's weird. So no, they don't look at me funny. But I tell you who does look at me funny is usually the European people. They don't speak. They're very rude and cruel most of the time. I'll say 90% of the time they do not speak. And what I've learned, a lot of times people say like black people don't speak to other black people. You don't have to speak here, but there's a universal language, and that's just a smile. And I've noticed that works just fine. And usually people, I'd say 95% of the time they smile back at me, and that's enough for me, because you can't assume everybody knows English, Bad Santa. Yeah, earthquake. Yeah, we ain't worrying about that. I kind of just stay prayed up, and just, if something like that happen, I'll worry about it then. And you know, when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, Bad Santa. That's for sure. I don't really have like no shelter full of dry foods. I'm just got a lot of faith. How's that? uh, yeah. D Nice, Merry Christmas from the D. I miss my family there. Sending the love, the Detroit love. Y'all got a new mayor, Mary Sheffield. So glad that she made history. It looks like she's the first female mayor for the city of Detroit. So that's awesome. I don't live in the city, but I am from the city. I was born and raised Sherwood Forest, 7 Mile of Livernois. Tangel, you don't need makeup. Oh, thank you. It didn't really look right on me anyway, to be honest with you, because I get like this overcast with my freckles that kind of makes me look ashy and kind of gray. Oh, thank you, Lord. I appreciate that. Yeah, it doesn't look right on because it looks like I'm trying to it's like a film over me, and like I'm trying to hide my freckles when I wear makeup, and it's an awful look. It makes me look kind of gray and dead, like I'm with the apocalypse or whatever. So I just say whatever. I just try to work on my skin care, having healthy skin, and that's what works best for me. It seems like makeup is like kind of like something to cover up imperfections, but skincare is more, long term or works better, I think. Thank you, D Nice. I appreciate that. Bad Santa. So you're in Asia, but an American. Interesting. That must be, yeah, it is quite an experience. There's lots of Europeans over here in Vietnam. I mean, I walk down the street, I see just as many white men as I do Asians. I'm like, wow, especially in Da Nang, where I am now. But it's okay. It don't bother me. Yeah, Sebastian. They think we all midnight black. I'm like, and they're like, are you Caribbean? They've probably just about anything you could think of. They've asked me, am I Latino? I asked me, and everything but black, it seems like, I just say American. That way I could. Now, Samuel, okay, this is how I'm going to answer that. I don't think I'm biracial. My father's biracial, so I don't know what that. My father, his mother was Thai and black, and his father was Irish. Now, my father is what I just told you, and my mother's black. So, maybe 1/4, I don't know. Snitch Hunt, how you doing? CJ, I am in Vietnam. Danielle, in Cambodia, Thailand, still having it. Yes, they are. They're still having issues. In fact, I was supposed to go to Cambodia, and my Thai family has kind of pulled me by my leg, like, don't go, we don't want you to go. And I feel like I'm kind of betraying them if I go to Cambodia. But it's really bad over there, so I just... Seems like Thailand has more control over it. And I pretty much don't go to any border cities when I'm in Thailand like that are close to Cambodia. I pretty much stay like in Bangkok and Phuket, Phi Phi Island, Krabi, Pattaya, Chiang Mai, those areas. All right, BKNY, Peace Queen, Grand Rising, Merry Christmas to you too. Oh, Lord, y'all had a female mayor, but she messed up. Shh. Not as bad as you heard of our U of M coach that lost all that money, like that $30 million. He He had $6 million contract and then decided that he wanted to cheat on his wife and, you know, all of that scandal. Now that's bad. I know, I'm sure she ain't mess up that bad. Margaret Easton. How are you? Easton. I'm sorry. Catch my drift. Merry Christmas. If you live in Vietnam, no. No, I'm in Vietnam now. I don't know where you are. Catch my drift. You on? You said D Nice. You on 7 Mile and Cary? That's the east side, isn't it? I'm not familiar with that street, but I think I've heard of it. I went to Martin Luther King High School, so I was born and raised on the west side, but went to high school on the east side. But I went to Jesu for middle school. Lord. Is there? Vietnam was at war, you know, with America, the Vietnam War, which they call it we call it the Vietnam War, and they call it, I think, the American War. It's crazy. But I don't think it may be an American Army base here. That's not something I know of. So I'm sorry, I don't know that. I haven't been to, I don't even know how to say it, Now Trang, CJ, I haven't, but I heard that they all the cities have their, okay, so me, I struggle, I don't like rural areas. I get like mad traveler's depression because I'm a big city person. So because of that, I'll go to small places, but I only stay for a couple of days. Like I'm going to Ho Chi Minh City, I've been to Hanoi. I go to those places, but I only stay a couple of days. And but I'm more of a big city person, and I know that, so I kind of do what I want to do. How do I get around, Sebastian? No, I never get lost because I have an app called Grab. It's like Uber, and it's very inexpensive to travel. So say if I have a ride that's like 30 minutes, it'll cost me like $6. So I take rides and then I push exactly where I want to go, and they pick me up exactly at my location. So it's very convenient. That's one of the perks that I've loved being over here, is I don't have to drive. He said, is there suburbs and ghettos? Yeah, I would say just like any other place. I am like what you would consider the downtown. I'm right on the beach, so I could walk to the beach. And there's the Dragon Bridge and everything. I'm right in the thick of everything. So it's a beautiful area that I'm in. So I love it. But yeah, they got ghettos and just like any place else. But it's just like very low crime, and you don't really have a problem with those type of things as much. But you still got to watch your bag and watch your bag. I always say that. Danielle, you are in one one of the cities where the Vietnam War happened. Oh yeah, all over, and Ho Chi Minh City especially. Nothing, that was in 1950. They ain't really, or 70 or I think the war ended in 73 when I was born. So, you know, they over that now. They welcoming Americans here, so it can't be too bad. RDMX. What do you mean what happened to my face? I don't know what that means. T2378, how you doing? Surfboard, have a blessed day. MOB, the world. Yes, I am American in Vietnam. The Grab is diabolical. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I love it. I wish we could travel for that inexpensive in America. I mean, give people the option to have a car. It's just very expensive not to have a car. Lords, What's good with you? Where you from? Now, Sebastian, I'm not sure if you're allowed to work. Yeah, you could work. Like if you work for American, this country is not really beneficial unless you make like U.S. dollars. You could live like a baller and shot caller for $1,000, $1,500 a month, depending on your budget and your lifestyle. But my budget is between $1,500 and $2,500 a month, which is very flexible while I'm traveling. And I never wanted for anything, and I've never went over my budget. And I'm very, I'm not a consumer, so I spend my money on experiences, not stuff. So hopefully that answers your question. So I don't think you can work here, but the wages would be very low if you got a job here making Vietnamese dong. Da Nang also has Ubers. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't even have the Uber app on my phone, so I totally don't know. I know that most people use Grab or Bolt, and I think it's an app called InDrive. Yeah, it's nice to live in a peaceful place, but you know what I've realized? You gotta find peace wherever you are. So my whole mindset will be different when I go back to America. I'm gonna have peace even there, because if you have peace of mind, you can have peace anywhere you go. Out the mud, medical? What about medical? It's a lot less expensive than the U.S. You can get stuff that's prescription in the U.S., like prescription drugs, like pain medicine or like Xanax or whatever, or like things that you need prescriptions for, and maybe antibiotics. I don't know what you would need a prescription for, but those things you could just walk into the pharmacy and get. It's very highly available. Oh, thank you, Sebastian. That's why I'm here. I'm going a little slow, but I'm getting there. Chomp. Are the toes white toe? I don't get what you mean by that. Maybe I'm a little slow. Other places, etc. Just have Grab and no Uber. Yeah, they don't. I haven't seen Uber. Antipsychotics, any of the medication you need, pretty much they have it over here. And stuff that you have to have a prescription for in America. I know I've been told this. I haven't needed any medicine since I've been over here. But like antibiotics and like pain medicine. Of course, I don't want to, if somebody got an addiction problem, they could probably be in some trouble over here. That's all I'm going to say. Barbara, thank you. Thank you. I was ridiculed about my freckles for years, so I'm glad people like them. Christian, the sales Mongol, thank you. I appreciate that. Out the mud, you're welcome. Christian, no, I am not single. I have been married for a very, very long time and about to be a grandma, but thank you for asking. Merry Christmas to you. Barbara. Well, it's a valid question. He may have entered, at least he asked and he didn't just say anything, Merry Christmas to all of you. My mom just... Some Stitch Christmas shoes. Aw, that sounds cute. Danielle, no, I have not ran into many Americans. No, I met one, I'm kind of TikTok famous, if that's what you want to call it. I got a lot of followers on TikTok. And when I was coming to my hotel, I was walking in, and one of the girls that followed me, she said my TikTok name, which is That Blitch, because my last name is Blitch. So she was like, That Blitch. It's a play on words. And that was kind of cute. So that was the only American that I've met since I've been here. Most people are not, that I've met are not from here. Oh, you got dimples? Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. I do not have dimples, just fat cheeks. That's cool. That seems like a genetic thing with dimples. Sebastian is the same in Mexico too. Any medication you can want. Yeah, it's crazy to me though. Like you could just go up in there and be like, I mean, in America, you got a sore throat and you wanted to get some antibiotics. That's the one fact about me because somebody asked that before. I've never taken antibiotics in my entire life. So, but if you needed them here, you could just go in there and get them. It's the same. Okay. Ballerina cappuccino? Oh, you want Starbucks? Oh, they got the best coffee in the world here in Vietnam. Man, I finally had that egg coffee. Oh my God, it's so delicious. Oh, so delicious. So during the Vietnam War, they had a shortage of milk. And so they made like cream out of egg. And so this egg coffee is very famous here. Delicious. Bootsie. Bootsie UnThai'D is my name because my ancestry is, or my grandmother's from Thailand. So untied, kind of a play on words. I'm untied. Oh, you a Stitch fan? Sebastian, congratulations. Oh, congratulations on being married. Yeah. It's definitely challenging, but very rewarding too. And I think when you get past a certain point, it becomes easier. Like I couldn't imagine myself without my husband. And he's a great guy to, be on board with me traveling like this, being a travel content creator, and he comes to see me like, every 45 days or so and spends a couple of weeks. So I'm glad we are able to have that lifestyle. The Benny Casa. That's crazy. What's crazy? Did I miss something? I don't know. I like them so bad. I don't like dimples though. Oh, you should. They're so adorable. See how when you don't have something, it's adorable. Like people used to talk about my freckles, and then people that don't have freckles, they love freckles. So never took antibiotics. Nope. Never took antibiotics in my life. Well, I was the last child. I was, my mom's youngest child, and they just said that they wanted to try not giving me antibiotics because it was at a time in the 70s when, people were like getting sick and they would have antibiotics and they stopped working, and so they just decided not to use them on me. And so I don't know if I get sick if I use them. So I've never really been sick either. So I've never had like an infection. And then even when I've had like a tooth pull, they give you antibiotics. I don't take it. I take turmeric. So it's like a natural antibiotic. So I've always opted for a natural alternative. And that seemed to work with me. Like I said, I've never been sick, even when I had babies and stuff. I never been sick other than, only time I've ever been to the hospital is when I had a kidney stone and some babies. So that's it. I survived the war. I did? Oh, you talking about what, marriage? 26 bachelor. Barbara, I'm really about to go. That's my mom. Can she take me to Starbucks? You should. You should. I'm glad they have so many alternatives other than Starbucks here, because these coffee shops over here in Vietnam put Starbucks to shame. I don't think I ever want to go there again. I mean, this coffee is the strongest coffee in the world. I think next to Brazil. Thank you, BD. You know, it took a lot for me to start wearing my natural hair. I used to straighten my hair and process it. And then in 2014, I did a big chop and started all over. And best decision I made, I was like, let me embrace my natural self. Christian. Oh, thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. You know what? And my husband knows that he's very blessed too. He often compliments me and tells me I'm beautiful, and I'm very grateful to have that, especially for being married for so long. I have grown children and everything. I got a wonderful husband that adores me, so that probably aids in my confidence, I'm sure. For real, the cappuccino, my favorite order. I asked my mom for my favorite order. Oh, and see, I don't like sugar. This country has turned me off to sugar. I get when I used to go to Starbucks, I get a flat white, usually with like heavy whipping cream and no sugar. I don't like no sugar in my coffee. Bad. Hey, I am 5'9.5". I used to be 5'10", but you know, the older you get, you do shrink a little. So that's funny you asked that. Do I look tall? You're such a Stitch fan. Yeah, Christian, it is very hard, but my husband is he makes the most money. He's had his business for 40 years, so unfortunately, he has a landscaping and snow removal company, and we're in the middle of a snow season, so he has to run it. He has to make that US dollar so I could be traveling around. It's actually cheaper for my husband to send me here abroad than for me to live in America. Ain't that crazy? Because it's so expensive to live in America. I can live here, like I said, for $1,500 a month and live like a rock star. I am 5'9.5". Barb, I look like the one YouTuber where I just can't get her name right. You look. Oh, thank you. Whose name is Christian? Are you ignoring me, Christian? Stand up. You can't see me. You can't see me even if I do stand up because I ain't like, you can't see me even if I do stand up. I got a house dress on. I wasn't like dressing to be standing up and everything, but but I told you I was 5'9". I'm serious. I am 5'9.5". Like I said, I used to be 5'10". Phantom Davidson. Yes, I am loving life. I love life. I love my life. Yes, natural hair does rock, that's for sure. Do you? Byron, how old are you? 10? I'm about to block you. You talking about that. Said, okay, you better be saying sorry. Do I have a beard? Do it look like I got a beard? I hope not. It's probably like, no, I don't have a beard. You see? Do you see a beard? No. Aw. Hey, I used to wish my hair was straight, so it's kind of like you always want what you don't have. Merry Christmas, Charles. God bless you as well. Sebastian. So do a lot of people speak English here? Now, me and my friend, we was just, because it's Christmas, and we was just at this Italian restaurant. And it was Vietnamese employees, and it was very hard for them to understand me. We had to use Google Translate because I wanted to make sure that my ribeye wasn't well done, and I wanted her to do it medium, and she did not understand. So I've had some challenges here in Vietnam. Now I will say in Thailand, English is way more widely spoken. But here in Vietnam, it has been challenging. But if you have Google Translate, you can get by. How's that? You do need a translation app though, or you will have problems because not everybody speaks English. What company? Christian. I'm not sure what company you're asking about. I'm not standing up for you and moving back. What is that? No, I'm fine. You can watch my videos if you want to see me stand up. I got a lot of videos, and I'm standing up on some of them. So go back and check out my channel. Right now, I'm chilling. Touch my hair, flip it. I don't know what you want me to do. Y'all asking me for some crazy things. Let's see. In America, you wear your wedding ring. No, this is actually, it's inverted, I think. This is my left hand. So it may show as my right hand to you. I don't know. This is my right hand. This is my left hand. Oh, my husband's company. Four Seasons is the name of his company. Why? Do you live in Michigan? Merry Christmas. Is it Neely? James Bench, thank you. Yara Bar. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The weather, actually today it is, on Christmas Day, it's rainy. It's a rainy season here right now. So I think until February it's rainy season. So it's very rainy. But the temperature is probably between 70 and 80 degrees if you go by degrees. I don't know what that would be in Celsius, but yeah, and Fahrenheit is between 70 and 80 degrees. So the weather is actually nice. It's just rainy. Dropping by to let you know. Oh, thank you, Pablo. I appreciate it. Brandon. Oh, my Lord. What you mean? I'm gonna doom. Looks like Jameis Winston. I don't know who that is. Neely. Yes, Neely. Love your hair. Thank you. No, I don't live in Michigan. Oh, okay. From Africa. Deep Africa. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely want to come to Africa. What areas do you suggest I go to? I know that my ancestry, I'm 60% Nigerian. Wow, 25 degrees in New York, Neil. You know what? In Michigan is, well, I think it's like actually a little, maybe it's like 40 degrees. It's a little warmer than New York. And we don't have a white Christmas. I think all the snow melted. So, but, you know, but that's the beauty of New York and Detroit and those kind of places. We do get, you know, it's people over here that have never seen snow. Never. I can imagine not knowing what it was like, you know. It's something, it ain't for the weak. I tell you, people like from New York and Washington and like Detroit, they built different. I think we just like tough, you know, because we can deal with all four seasons, you know. You have places like this, they complain about the rain. I'm like, it is 80 degrees outside, and all y'all got to worry about is some rain. Stop whining. Hey, King. Is it Alan or Elaine? Peekaboo. CH, what are you saying? You simp farming. I don't understand that. Yeah, it isn't a white Christmas most places. But I'm like, you know, crazy potato. Olive oil run. It's so toxic. I can't stand her. Please educate her. She needs it. I don't even know who that is. You never been to Detroit, Sebastian? It's a great place. It's different. I don't know if we're more like a touristy place like that, but it's Motown. All the music come from Detroit. We got a lot of stuff. They make a lot of American cars in Detroit, so we're Motown. So we're known for, like, you know, Stevie Wonder and, you know, all of these, Marvin Gaye, all these hits. Diana Ross is from Detroit. Aretha Franklin. We got lots of talent from Detroit. So music is really big in Detroit, Motown. Yeah, we used to the rain, for sure. They be acting like it's, but that's their bad weather. You gotta look at it. They don't have snow, so their bad weather is the rain. Oh, Alan with, okay. Alon. Alon. Hold on, I gotta charge my phone, y'all. I'm about to go. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay. Nigeria is a great country, but it depends on what you would like to really experience. Nah, I ain't really into no wildlife. I like water. I'm more of a big city person. I don't like rural. I don't. You still getting your guck on? I don't know what you mean by that. Do you make money from YouTube? Yes, but not on this channel. Y'all can help me do that though. On faceless channels, I do. Yes. I'm trying to get this channel monetized because I'm trying to prove a theory that I can show my face and still have a successful YouTube channel, which people don't think that you can, because most of the channels that I am successful on, I do not show my face. Okay. You said, okay, now to check on my other children. This day, signed Jesus. Okay. Christian, let me tell me something about Africa. When it comes to YouTube, they pay less if you are in Africa compared. Oh, it doesn't matter where you are. It matters what currency you get paid in. So I get paid in US currency. It doesn't matter where I go. So even if I go to Africa, I'm a US citizen. I hold a US passport. Benny the Fool. What? Carter's house. It smells like a fish market. I have no idea what you're talking about. Man, I've been on here for over an hour. Hey, cuz, Merry Christmas. That's my cousin, Movie Justin. My real cousin. Yes. Oh, thank you, Ray. They all because they keep telling me I look like Lisa Ray. I done heard that so many times. I take it because Lisa Ray is beautiful. So I'm loving it. Oh, Lisa Ray back in the day. Shoot, we might be about the same age, but I take it. Talking about Diamond. Make that money, don't let it make you. How many channels do I have? Probably about 20. Yeah. Not all YouTube though. I would say 5 YouTube. I got TikToks, I got Instagram, and Facebook, all of them. Happy holiday to you. Faceless YouTube channels mean that you're faceless. You don't show your face. It's not a rough estimate because on YouTube it depends on your ads and your affiliates and your brand deals, and it's very flexible. Like 1 month you might make $1,000. 1 month you might make $20,000. It's like it depends on your views. It's a lot of different analytics that are involved. So there really isn't a set amount. It's not like how you get a job and you make $50 an hour and that's what you're gonna make. It's not like that. So 1 month you might have a wonderful month. So that's why I look at it as passive income, because you never know. And so you shouldn't count on that money. I don't count on that money to survive, but it, is something that I can save for my family or for traveling and things of that sort. Read the book Enosh, like the Enosh in the Bible. Hey, Missy. I'm just answering these questions, Lord. And, I've been on here. I said I was going to be on here for an hour. I've been on here for an hour and 17 minutes. So, in about 3 minutes, I'm going to get off, y'all. And then because I don't want y'all to get tired of me. We've been doing good. Y'all get tired of me, then y'all ain't gonna want to come on no more. So I probably will come on in about 12 hours. So maybe about 8 in the morning. Or it's 7 o'clock p.m. here in Vietnam. So maybe I'll come on in about 13 hours. And about 8 in the morning. So that way, hopefully the sun's shining. I can walk around and take you guys to a coffee shop or something with me so you can see the city and, show you more of Vietnam. I'm sure you guys would like that, other than seeing my white wall in my hotel room. Give you a little more scenery to see. How about that? So, but I appreciate you guys coming on and watching me. I've been hanging with y'all for almost 80 minutes. That's a long time. So I appreciate you. Rip, I am in Vietnam. Yes, my great-grandmother's from Thailand. So, yes, I guess I would be 3rd generation, Afro-Thai. Yes, I've been to Windsor many times. I've been to Windsor, I've been to Toronto, I've been to Quebec. I've been all through Canada. As you know, I'm from Detroit, so Canada is closer to me than Ohio, than the next state. So Canada is probably about 45 minutes from me, Windsor. Yep. Yes, you do, cuz you be good at that. Faceless. The faceless ones do the best for me. But yours channel is doing well, though. You do well on your channel. You got your little regulars sending you stuff. I ain't never had nobody send me some. What's her name? Kimberly. That was beautiful. That gift that she sent you and the card and everything and the little stickers. That was so nice. Crazy potatoes. Yes. You talking about Windsor, Ontario, right? That's what. Or you talking about like England or something? I'm talking about Windsor, Ontario. Maybe we're talking about that, but I've been to Windsor, Ontario. Not like Windsor Castle or nothing. I have entertainment channel. I have a faceless channel about positive affirmations. I have a travel channel that's faceless. I have a entertainment gossip, and I have a music channel. Oh, I have different amounts. Probably I have about 500,000 on my biggest channel, and this is probably my lowest one. I think I got like 1,900, maybe 2,000 here, and everything in between. It don't matter about subscribers though. I'm gonna tell you that now. That's one thing you need to get out your head if you want to be successful on YouTube. Long as you got 1,000, it's people that have 1,000 subscribers that make way more money than me. Because it doesn't matter about subscribers, it matters about views and your analytics. You can have one video blow up and you can make millions. So it doesn't matter about subscribers. So get that out your head. Okay, you're welcome. Oh, it's 6 where you are? Billy Not Silly. Oh, Windsor Mall. I don't remember. I remember going to the mall. I remember the Caesar's Palace. I remember back in the day we used to go to Wheels Inn. Ain't that Windsor? I don't know if that's Windsor or not, but we used to go there back. It used to be the big thing to do back in the day. Crazy Potato, Windsor, Ontario. Yep. Since you said you are a big city girly, you don't like rural Africa. There is a big city. Oh, okay. Oh, we don't get tired. Yeah, I'm about to look. I was supposed to have been off of here. I am right now. I'm currently in Da Nang, Vietnam. How to spell Mark? Oh, I love you too, Sebastian. Have you ever met Eminem? No, I wish. No, but I grew up close to 8 Mile though. I will say. No, I've never met Eminem. Never. But I went to his restaurant, Mom's Spaghetti. The spaghetti's awful there. So that's my opinion. But I love his music though. But I think the spaghetti at Mom's Spaghetti was meant to be bad. Do that make sense? Because he was saying in Mom's Spaghetti that the spaghetti was just like noodles and ketchup. So I think that's the whole purpose. What do you need to get in touch with me? I mean, you can DM me. You always got a way to get in touch with anybody that's on YouTube. Just DM me. Yes, my dad is from Detroit. Crazy Potato, yep. Born and raised in Detroit. Actually raised in Inkster, born in Detroit. But my family, his parents were interracial couple. It was, talking about 1930s, was not accepted. So it was in Inkster, Michigan, and that's where he's from. Hey, T2378, you back, huh? Tremendous Ted. What do you mean, what about the bodies? I don't understand what that means. Break forever, Merry Christmas. I need a moderator. Because some people be saying some crazy stuff. Hey, Bud Bailey. Hey, oh, pretty goddess, I love it. Do I shave or wax? Why? I think that's a little personal. I'm a travel content creator. I don't really, yeah. I wax my eyebrows and wherever I need to wax. I don't particularly like to shave. What's the reason for the question? Do you? Merry Christmas, Carmen. You said it's bad spaghetti. It's nasty. Yeah, I ain't really care for it either. Merry Christmas, XRUT. Sebastian, was as bad as they saying? Hell yeah, 8 Mile. Bad then and bad now. Justin, my cousin's still on here. Justin, tell him about 8 Mile. Yeah, that ain't no, it's everything they say it is. Everything, nothing but weed, sex, and sin on 8 and murder. Oh, I don't even know if I can say that. Take that back. Good bass to your voice. No, everybody asks me if I sing. No, I can't sing a lick. I've just always had a raspy voice. Yeah, he don't be on here enough. He a boss. He ain't trying to be no moderator. Justin is the man. He ain't thinking about me. Thank you. Tremendous. I appreciate that. What's a Douglas? Sadal. What is that? I'm out of rehab. What do you mean by that? No, you don't want to go to 8 Mile. Unless you got a destination, you know? Yeah, I'm trying to block them. I could block. I know how to block people, but what happened is I'm trying to keep up with the messages, so I don't be in real time, and I be forgetting to go back and block. I ain't never been in no damn rehab. I don't even use drugs or nothing, so you got me mistaken. Let me show you how I know how to block somebody right there. Oh, thanks, Tremendous. Oh, okay. How I do it, cuz? Oh, add as moderator. Yep. Manage, moderator, standard, managing. Yep. I just made you one, cuz. Get rid of these people that's trying to talk crazy. I just got rid of one. He talking about he was with me at rehab. I said, I ain't never been in no damn rehab. Yeah, that's crazy, Carmen. I don't know what he was talking about. Yeah, he doing his thing. He here. You see, he said he'd be one, so he here. Hey, Rick. Atlanta in the house. ATL. look, Justin, you working already. You didn't tap. Hey, look, y'all, Justin ain't playing. He didn't block somebody already. Cuz on the block blocking people. Tremendous Ted. Debate in the house. Crazy potatoes. You ain't lying. Hey, Justin, tell them about 8 Mile. It's everything they say in the movie. That's what it is. Hey, Marvelous Marv. Right. Yeah, Carmen, me too. I don't have time for that. Jersey in the house. Coming to you from Vietnam by way of Detroit, Michigan. Merry Christmas to you. It's been Christmas for a while here. It's almost over in 5 hours. So it's 7:09. Is it bad as a tenderloin? Because I don't know what you're saying. Is it true Detroit has a wall that spits black and white? I don't know what you mean by that. Chicago, I've been everywhere in Michigan but Detroit. You're Justin. It's not where you want to be. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't. I don't really go on 8 Mile unless you. I would say the only way I would go on 8 Mile is if I'm going to someplace. Like, it's kind of like a highway in a way. I think the speed limit is like 45 or something. So most people go like 55, like the freeway. So that would be the only way I would go on 8 Mile, is if I'm going like, to a specific place, and it might be like during rush hour traffic or something. So then I'll take 8 Mile. But just riding through. I ain't stopping. I'm just riding through and praying. That's what I'm doing on 8 Mile. You really don't got no reason to go on 8 Mile unless you got a specific reason. Your dad from 8 Mile? Well, there it is. I'm sure he tell you some stories about 8 Mile. Like I said, sex, weed, and sin, and crime. That's the wall that spits on neighborhood. I don't know what you mean by. Oh, splits. I heard it's a wall. Is it a wall? What wall? Like, is it a wall? Is it a wall, Justin, on 8 Mile? What wall? You mean on 8 Mile? I don't know about the wall now. Maybe I ain't been home in a while and all. Oh, Vlad and I don't know. No, you don't want to go on 8 Mile. I mean, like I said, you can go ride through and peep the scene, and you might see a couple of crackheads and a couple of winos. You might see a couple of drug deals go through. You liable to see anything. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like in Thailand, Khao San Road. Khao San Road remind me of 8 Mile. Hey, little bit, what's going on? Where you from? Oh, damn well. I ain't supposed. I know that's right. Are you human? I know you ain't talking to me. Asking, am I human? Maybe that was being sarcastic. Yeah, the wall is real. Okay. Where's the wall at, Crazy Potatoes? We have ghettos here too. Okay. Oh, thank you. They got some no special episodes. What does that mean? You got one more time to say something crazy, because I'm not understanding where you coming from. 8 Mile is invisible. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, it is an invisible. Okay, I get what you're saying. It separates the suburb. So, like on one side of 8 Mile, depending on where you at, it's like Oak Park from Detroit. It's like Warren from Detroit. I get what you're saying now. Like East Point on one side and Detroit on the other side. It is like a wall. You're right. It separates one side from the other. Yeah, I got what you mean. Okay. No, I'm a little slow. Yeah, I was thinking you meant literally. No, it's like because on one side is Detroit, and like I said, it's different cities. Like you got Hazel Park, you got Warren, you got Harper Woods, you got East Point, all of those different cities. Oak Park. Oh, you got Oak Park in Chicago? I love Chicago. That's like our you know, brother or sister city or whatever you would call it. You know, that's like where a lot of people from Detroit go to Chicago, like for vacation and stuff. And I'm sure y'all come to Detroit, so we kind of cousins in a way, I guess. You own it, cuz. That's what I'm talking about. See, I told you my cousin was professional. He ain't playing that. He's supervising. All right, y'all. Look, I've been on here for 95 minutes. That's more work than I do in a day. Oh, yeah. I love Mexican time. Mexican time. But you got to be careful there, too. Like, they're a little rough. that's that's over there by the boulevard, and, ain't it? Werner, and it's kind of rough there too. You gotta be careful. But I don't mind. When you from somewhere, you ain't scared. Like, I don't be clenching my pearls and grabbing my purse because I'm from Detroit. Oh yeah, I love that. Opa! Salute to 313. You ain't lying. What up, though? I love Detroit. Sometimes I get tired of it. That's why I'm in Vietnam. But I know how to go on vacation. I know how to go on vacation when I need a break. I do. If I get Detroited out for a little bit, and then I know I can go somewhere where I get more value and more bang for my buck, and spend it ideally, and this is what I'm praying for from my husband, is that we can travel for like 4 to 5 months out of the year, and just live in the States during the warmer climates, more milder climates. No, I've never. I wish I could say that I do. I know Ebonics. No, no, I know. The basics in different languages, as like the greetings, like Sawadee-ka and Kapkum-ka in Thailand, and I mean, I know some stuff enough to get by, but no, I haven't efficiently learned another language, and I really don't have an interest in doing it because I travel to too many countries. And when you getting passport stamped like that, and you done been to a lot of countries, you don't really, I don't know, I guess it's okay. I went to Senegal. Yes, yes, I have a lot of layovers. A lot of times, actually, I had a layover in Japan. It was really nice though, and China. Um, the earth is hot. What is at the bottom of the? Why is the bottom of the ocean cold? I don't know why. Miami Wick. The last Detroit Lions game was BS. So the first one was too. Well, Oregon. I mean, yeah, yeah. But I try not to be like so American while expecting everybody to, you know. I don't want to be like a brat and be like, you should know English. But if it's a tourist area, I think that, they should make an effort to learn English. But maybe I need to make an effort to learn. I got Google Translate, so I'll make it happen. Oh, yeah, they should have won. They should have won a lot of games. But, I'm just praying that they do better next time. Yeah, China is as strict as they say. Can't have no YouTube there. Only thing you can have in China, I believe, is TikTok. Because they own it. Yeah, you can't have none of that. So what I do is just collect content. You go to China, just collect content, but it's very, very reasonable to live there. You got so many questions. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you 10 more minutes. Try to ask some questions. I think they may not have YouTube too. It's a couple of countries like that over here, where they don't. Sometimes when they beefing with America, they don't offer no American products. So YouTube is owned by Google, and Facebook is owned by Meta. Those are American countries. One thing I will tell you guys this: if you come over here and bring your iPhone, bring two. I got two iPhones because you want to make sure these things is valuable. Okay, over here. They are cheaper in America. This is one of the few products that are cheaper in America than over here. If you lose your iPhone over here, you're going to pay a lot of money, like buying a car. So because it's an American product. Another thing, I have the Meta glasses. So I got these, the Meta glasses. My husband mailed these to me. They don't sell them over here because this is an American product. Meta is an American product. So whenever you have, it's considered an import here. So just keep that in mind. I brought 3 iPhones. It's the case I lost one of the 2. I had another backup because I ain't making no mistakes. I brought like an iPhone XL. It was an old one, but at least I have one if I need it. I heard North Korea don't allow Americans. Yeah, I don't believe so. South Korea does. I actually just met a family from South Korea today. I took a picture with them at this restaurant that we did for Christmas. They came to us and asked where we were from and took a picture with me and a friend of mine. It was really nice. My coworker was stationed out there for a while. He said the same thing about China. But some people in China stream. Yeah, I don't play with that. And Sebastian, do not do that. Because you on your American passport, it is a privilege for you to be an American and to be able to travel anywhere with your passport. Don't take that chance with no VPN. If you get caught with that, it's just not worth it. Because then you get your passport taken from you. You can go to jail over there. And they jail ain't like American jail. Okay, you're going to be wishing you can go to American jail. You go to jail in China. So I wouldn't suggest that you would do anything wrong. Cerise. Okay, cuz that is a good question. And it depends on your lifestyle. I would say you personally, because I know you could live on $1,200 because you're not a consumer. You don't be buying everything. You don't mind. You could just, wash, rinse, repeat, wear your clothes and wear T-shirts and jeans or whatever, or shorts. But if you are a person that is all about name brand and you need all the latest and you at the mall every day and you want Rolexes, no, it's $1,200 is not going to be enough. I would say if you just want to live simple and you want to have maybe a nice 1-bedroom apartment in Thailand, even in the city of Bangkok, you can get an apartment for about $500 a month. And then you'd have like a phone bill, it would be like $10 a month. Your electricity and everything would be probably like $25 a month. So your rent alone could be like $550 and everything. Your rent and utilities would be about $550. And then your food, I intermittent fast, so I only eat once a day. So my I don't spend a lot of money on food. So that's why I make a count. And my meal, I usually eat more Western food, so it might be $10 a day that I spend on food. So with that being said, that's $300 a month on food. Transportation, I average about $120 a month, which grabs. And that's everywhere that I wanted to go. That's not budgeting. And that's pretty much, you know, what I do. And then, you know, souvenirs and stuff for my family, you know, just buying stuff that I like to buy, like skincare products. I'm obsessed with Korean skincare. So I buy stuff like that. I might spend another $200 on that. So you figure I spend about $1,000 a month. Good morning. So yeah, it's very reasonable, and it's even less expensive here in Vietnam. Like this hotel that I'm staying in is very nice. I even got 2 beds, and I only can sleep in one. But it was like $400 a month, and I get room service every day. I think it come with breakfast, but I don't eat breakfast. So and then I'm right by the beach. You know, I'm a block away from the beach. So, you know what I mean? You can even get hotels cheaper than this. Like, it's some hotels you can get like for like $6 a day. You know, and they look pretty decent from what what I see. So Vietnam is even less expensive than Thailand. And I like Vietnam a lot. The only difference from Vietnam and Thailand to me is in Thailand, on every street is an ATM, a pharmacy, a massage parlor, and a weed shop. So the only difference here is take away the weed shop. So that lets you know how it is. The TV is fine over here. So I have Netflix. You can't use YouTube TV over here. I tried to sign in to my YouTube, my regular YouTube I can, but not my YouTube TV. So you got Netflix, but you know how you get the first -- channel and all of that? That's only going to show stuff over here. So like Vietnamese movies. But if you look for a certain program, you can find it. It's just going to populate what's local. But you could watch, and then I went to the movies here. So I've been to the movies here, and every country I go to the movies. And I love Thailand because of the bed theater. I got a video on that, so go back and watch that. I went to the bed theater, and it was amazing. You can be in the bed while you're watching the movie. It was amazing. Oh my God, I loved it. And here, the seats is kind of small, you know, because Asian people smaller, so they don't got like the rocking seats. And then all the popcorn is sweet, like they don't got no regular butter popcorn here. I did not like everything. They got a lot of diabetes in Asia. They got the highest rate of diabetes, I found out. And that's because they got sugar in everything, you know. But the movies was like $4. I ain't got no movie in $4 since I was a child. You know? But yeah, they got Avatar. I saw Avatar. So they got all of the regular movies, and most they have it in English, and sometimes they have it in Vietnamese or whatever country I'm in, the subtitles. I won't say, Sebastian, it's not expensive to travel here. That's probably the biggest expense is the airline ticket to get here. But once you get here, it's very, very reasonable if you budget right. I don't drink and use drugs. Those are the things that kind of get people out of the budget. And, you know, you got to watch your bag and your bag here. You can't be drunk. You know, I'm very alert. I don't do nothing that alters my mind or anything like that. So that's probably why it's less expensive. I use my money on experiences, not on stuff. You know, I do buy souvenirs. I'm gonna leave all my clothes when I leave because I don't need all of this stuff, and I'm just bringing back souvenirs for my family. No, Carlene, weed is not legal in Vietnam, but it is in Thailand. In Thailand, it is. To see Avatar Fire. Yeah, I went to the movies to see it. Now, I'm not sure if it's like live stream to see Avatar, but I went to the movies here. It's called the CVG Theater, and I went to see Avatar. Yep. GTR. Well, you better get high before you get over here. Now, if you, that's why I think Thailand is so popular, because I think it might be one of the only countries over here in Southeast Asia where you can smoke marijuana. So that's it. Lord, I have not witnessed anybody ever getting pickpocketed. I've met a lot of people. I've never really heard of anybody. It's a lot of scams over here. I'm not gonna say like it's the most, I mean, it's just they don't be really all off into that. For the most part, like I've even tried to, like sometimes I don't know the currency, and I gave too much money one time. Like I'm an instant millionaire over here in Vietnam. So and I gave somebody 100,000 instead of 10,000 dong, and they gave it back to me. So people have a lot of integrity over here. They believe in karma, and I think that has a lot to do with how they act. So they believe that it's gonna come back on you if you do something wrong to somebody. So that's just how it is. Well, you drink, yeah. If you drink, I recommend that you do it in your own space. FaceTime, or like if I was sitting here and I'm on YouTube, I'm in my own room, I'm safe. I can have me a little cocktail, but I just don't really prefer. If you're a solo traveler, you should not be drinking in public, because like I said, your passport is your lifeline, and you don't want to be leaving stuff, and it depends on you as a person, but me personally, I don't. Yeah, you can leave your luggage in a hotel. They have like luggage storage and all of that. Thank you, Skipper. I appreciate it. Yeah, ain't no wrong with a cocktail. Like, you could drink. Like when my husband come and he's traveling with me, I got somebody to watch my back. I'm just saying, I'm a lightweight. I'm really not a drinker. So I'm just a special occasion drinker. So for me, I can't really handle that. You know what I mean? And so like my motto is watch your bag and watch your back. So I know that I need to have someone that loves me and cares for me here if I'm going to do that. So that's just for me. But if you can handle that, then you should. Do what you do on vacation. Don't do what I don't want to influence you to do anything. Grand Canyon area. Oh yeah. I love the Grand Canyon. I've been there too, to Hoover Dam and all of that. It's great. Oh, you should carry your passport everywhere. Do not leave it in a hotel. That is something I talk about specifically on my video. Do you know how many people that had they passport taken from the hotel safe? Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep it close to your heart. Keep it close to your heart. In fact, I have a RFID wallet, and I keep my money, my cards, and everything. When you get a massage, say this your pillow. Look, put your passport where you could feel it, okay? And you put your head on it or whatever. Because guess what? You ain't gonna forget it, because you got to pull out your money out here to pay. So you're not gonna forget it, okay? But oops, sorry. But you definitely don't want to leave your passport. Your passport. If you driving, don't you keep your driver's license with you? So you should keep your passport with you. You should keep your passport with you. When you driving, you gotta have your driver's license. Keep your passport with you. You in a different country. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people that came back to their room and somebody been in their room, the housekeeper or something, and they got their passport and sold it? It's been women that have gotten human trafficked because they thought they got a job in one of these countries, and then they come and they take their passport and tell them they got to sell themselves to get their passport back. You gotta be careful with your passport. Keep it close to your heart. Keep it close to your heart. Just like if you got a purse, or get one of those crossbody things or whatever. And if you walk it, keep that. Yeah. And just your people, you could get stopped by the police on the street as an expat. And they could ask you, like if you're on a motorbike, say you don't have no helmet and it's the law, they could stop you and ask you, can they see your passport? And you ain't gonna be able to just pull out no picture on your phone. What if your Wi-Fi don't work? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, and you can't get a connection. Keep your passport with you so you know where it is at all times. Yep. Yeah, don't, that's one of my biggest things is people tell me all the time that they leave their passport. I'm like, When you drive your car, you don't leave your, and I catch you, Oscar. Well, if you're on the back of a motorbike and the driver, you know, you're on a grab and the driver stop, and sometimes they could just randomly stop you if you're a foreigner, and just to check. They want to see your stamp on your passport to make sure that you didn't overstay your time. You know what I mean? So you need your passport for everything. That's why in America they always say that they don't have control over immigration. They could easily have control over immigration if they see how these countries over here do it. I can't even buy an eSIM without my passport. I can't even stay in this hotel room that I'm in without my passport. So in America, you could buy too much stuff without your passport. That's why as long as you got some money, you can get a phone in America. We should be asking for passports to get eSIMs, just like they are here. You gonna make sure you don't stop either. That's funny. Yeah. Well, I don't know about caves, but I just went to the canyons and we went to a little, like a camp. I camped overnight. That was the only time I ever remember. I was so scared. I was like, thinking it was gonna be like Dawn of the Dead or something. Black people ain't really into camping like that, but I did do that at the Grand Canyon. They had like a excursion where you went camping, but it was more like glamping. It was like a yurt, but it was nice. You know what I mean? I stayed in there and we did a campfire. It was really nice. I enjoyed that. But it was more like glamping because I slept in a bed. But that's the closest I'm gonna get to. I ain't sleeping in no tent. Like I said, I'm a city person, so that was a lot for me, All right, y'all. Well, since I done answered a lot of y'all questions now, I'm going to come back in the morning now, so y'all be ready. I'm going to get my shower to about 8 o'clock before I go out, and then I'm going to take y'all with me to a coffee shop or something so y'all can see the city, and hopefully it's not raining tomorrow, and then we can do that. And I got a couple of things I'm going to with a friend of mine in the evening. So I'll take y'all with me. We'll go to a couple of spots tomorrow, God willing. All right. See y'all. Love y'all and God bless.